2026 budget no and okay say o mema farmer service center me wa president akwa commission akọ katisot say dwumadi ni koso bet actual money is releasing Emma project no koso no according to the Ministry for Food and Agriculture scano enkoye be yesterday anuachi that is Thursday or kojina simpio so kan say no omo de 551 million Ghana cedis agoto Bank of Ghana and then omo be hwede akoto ne manaba wa yanko yanim enti general observation ne some no kan no otu anya brand enti we na ye de bremo no we a poultry farmer national vice chair mo members do was saying that so far omonya benefit no and then 70 anchor farmers no but it's be uka ho awonsa aka wo de ana awonsa nyankan ye yenko yenim
media medical da wasida machia otifo ja fezusu say yura otiko koso ala ye wonti da mo ma yeti baby yere ye jankopon free wa da woni ye de shikonkon ay dawo afizo tifo santememu ipadudu obi nyara achiamo say me no be kasa se ache enne emi ama kwan say me ne mo kasa ye nche Akuafo nsem na obi ehun se de ni masi ko na ne fayo say oman mu ibitimi adua nye yepe na yetimi ama aduane ambaza be short ni ade nyina no so atwa medical kasa oban nhihye ya obi agu akwan mu efa sebi kuayo ho no ya dia okenkan a so ani
okenkan dia
so ani
okay
ena onza wo de ba fam so a implementation wise no wo be hwa da bia me sha se fi baby ngo ketenkete ho nsema abaya obusami ho so bebe obi e kanadi tichu efa na ano a minister who can say one kwano ye ribi almost ever for ribi and the idea must send the videos be in a month for account was na mon be tu eboase na ma kire woni mu no bia hu sabe enuma esi kro a poultry farmers association me vice na me president ye Urajo Dasa ye ni secretary Lawrence Tete Amati national executives any before aka idea ni yes we bit makan say any hwehwe say bibia be koyi ama abekan ye na ama yiku adwuma ye no ayi ni e hyase free hifa ye hyase free feed Ghana me and no last year court Chima how man penyi e de tudwa say ye be yen kokonketenkete me say zubiem or can say at the mention of kokonketenkete no my friend Boris B on the call for one year job bomb na say asem no e asem a ede me say ye be boama kokwa adwuma no obi hwemu kina ami aye sebi be sremeka wo gugu nketenkete go free ne bai o man penyi be so ka gugu nketwa ena onza sebi enye de kasa no ena de kan gugu nketenkete ono kwa de yasresem e de kan ena abeda ho but still a priority project because the project hu hiama sebi aban no itwa se yen mu bi ye wo nimdi wo no Poultry Farmers Association and then California woman as see so many bois. Now on the chassis fee baby. Well see. You must supply 55,000 households. A Ministry of Agric. The chassis supply 55,000 households. And no jumedi sunkwa vaze or the chassis last year. My air baby see second phase a year uncle farmers no and no and na say abedrusu ya because there so td era to forcing air can omo be chassis I be selected anchor farmers no.
No, I say we're selected. You are selecting more good than I was saying the poultry feed poultry farm to table project in Kokon Ketekiti initiative. 70 anchor farmers were selected, where about 2 million day old checks were brooded. And more terms, more kinds of brooded, and then distributed across 10 regions. That is the emphasis is here.
The first phase,
the first phase was done. A pilot in also and sana even President Bible launched a distribution project or Pemper Assembly Hall. And so no, so nobody can I initiative according to Honorable Eric Opoku. He came here last year. I was with him. Emma no one tone say the other pilot project no northern region.
Well, the
it will what pilot again? Yeah, project I take you off again. I take you off.
So we say,
no sir, I didn't mean the industry anymore. I mean what they are.
The first phase of the project, 55,000 households. But now you are telling me, say almost selected 70.
And is a minister at forcing saying that
as far as we, the Poultry Association, we are concerned, list no our can list no. But definitely, definitely, say the TBR once the budget has been read, I think that I'm saying implementation every day.
So can last year, I think when was the budget ready? I stand because
what media budget?
Yeah, so can main budget that is 20 before 2026. I think a year Juma and no much be. But and Uncle Farmers,
I'm not disputing the fact, say, the head in one Uncle Farmers will be selected as per the president's statement. And I think, sir, after mid-year budgeting, they're going to communicate to us because we are scheduled to meet the minister, TNU. We were scheduled to meet him, I think, on the 10th, at the end of the Asia. We are going to meet him. And maybe definitely that time, no, and we'll communicate probably the
in Shani, they say there be no mushia, so stay now in see.
Oh, unim. The way we see who you must say.
The way who you must say.
The way who you man. Ghana. See a 2 year more, see what you pay for. You be drew.
Yana Prentemon.
I said, dear, Ubini, a contour. But you need to come. Maybe be before be to me. My experience, and then you have a film. See a 2 year boy, see you. I don't make us say, we didn't know what I can know. Fatu.
Yeah, do Bible.
But they can't say,
okay.
And one year says, more me now, you me one.
China more or Macan.
Let me know money. Son of Bible,
and son of Mokai.
Anna, it's in Susan, Papa. As a bopon common to the Kanya dear go room giddy be a room. Now, I don't know if she does go room be.
Chebio the kind of romance, and
there be 10 years.
Okay,
Tobu, you know who can crack. And not she dear, as room be. To was yes, not the coy. Me and be the maffa to say, and to was here. But she shed you back a crack. I am not asking a pentem. A punchy holes into government's agendas, government's projects, government stuff.
See who be a nina ba and shed that any bia.
That's why I quite a coto bay. See what to me, I'm not payful. It's the same, you know, or see obey a second phase. First phase, no, yet, but say households. I can't second phase. None more members in count, first phase, more members in Kachebi. Oh, the same no, some more Uncle Farmers near say, Mom, 80,000 beds. And I said, first phase, no, I go 50,000, 50 beds per each. And they say,
it mean Yabo sound.
Oh,
Opa, my fair adjusting your own regional organizer. It mean Yabo sound.
It be bro.
50 now.
Well, I don't dispute it.
It be 100, 200, 300. But Potter Farmer be I'm going interviewing. What's some brain be say 50. No, so the other one uncle 40,000, now command as 50. Were you actively involved in the distribution of this.
No,
it's an association where we call a year Germany, for instance. Cooperative now on. Some of the and can say cooperative, and I say an association. You can't do this distribution without the involvement of the Poultry Farmers Association. I am the Mother Association of Ghana. So we are now Yakwatimo, they are check. When they check, the numbers, the members, they don't know them. In Germany, if you as a government, we need a year cooperative farmers not training. Then they agree on even insecticides, pesticides, farmers no crowd being introduced on the market. Say cooperative will approve. They won't allow you to use it there. And Tidiana is see a banner can say, one of your architects, one of your industrial players, over search project. You engage the national poultry farmers leadership in the first place. No, they engage him. No, you find shamunsa. No, mu supervise. No, bibian koso kama. No, makwa ni say a nay. Moana mo can so more.
Makwa 70 years you. The okay, TDO. I said, to you, you could do the ADU. Who was a question, but I said, who comes.
No, what I'm saying is, if I could, and new question, a banner cotton, that's a situation.
Say, TNA. T, that's more can. Or say, of the Chenkuko, I'm a 55,000 households. And no, you're not about waka.
55,000 households.
Did you listen to it very well? Or see, or the Chenkwama, 55,000 households. Or yeah. After over 50 uncle farmers from the Poultry Farmers Association. And on the air train, Dientia and some okay, the ain't mean can be no say. And yan drew home, young and chema uncle farmers until you know who need.
Me intel within.
Opportunity.
Your mamma members, Libby.
Your Miss Bay.
More members on your Poultry Farmers, no.
Bobby, you had it.
Yatisha Biama Bimo.
Bobby.
And they come on, maybe 50 beds or something. Maybe or not confine me, so I don't want to, expose her.
Minia, whoever alleges must prove it. T. Yokano, me am here vice president. My name is President John Dassa. And I will claim to say I might be. But you see, you will be can't be. You see, also the 55,000 households, and watch will go 50 amount. Said the Messia Cono, I don't need your member.
All right, I tell you
not to say the uncle farmers, TNE, uncle farmers. Say no cochiwa, a holy bit macassa. But you say in your franchise here. I know 2 million beds now. 2 million beds.
I'm much 55 households.
Tio. Listen to the statements very well. See, 3 million beds are going to be distributed to the 55,000 households. And then 4 million beds were with 50 uncle farmers.
Based on
each uncle farmer is going to have 80,000 birds. And until if you multiply, you do the mathematics, it's 4 million. Now, after the Edruho, now per the finance minister, the claim, he's stating 2 million here.
What because the what the mess can it is kind of the mind will come.
It is in here, what can was no? Omonfa listed them ra. Na omonche ni hunu ni enhwe how be siako. Because now you are going to deal with professionals. Professionals like myself. I am importer you know. Professionals like Momo Kumasi. I would name what has been from who good Momo over here poultry farms. You know all of them. Omo nyina be ye. Sad radio. Enya good ye biom. Say obi a obi a when you're professionals, you now you see, Uncle Children, assembly, when you be an officer, who can once a more. It's best so say
from the
we'll see what list, also a selected list to be. Some listen, yeah, as an association, and be dying. I'm not anymore. I can catch them.
And to more members in it as we speak now, as of now, more members bien when you're a year and could for that 2 million they will checks in a
sad 2 million now will come was that chicks will come was who can't patrol she will Dana Walker.
The American said the Minister for Finance and Richie Obejina Simpios or Parliament House I can't want them and I be ready the portion of it or say the Poultry farm to table project. That is Nkukon Kitinkiti initiative. 70 anchor farmers were selected, while about 2 million day-old chicks were brooded and
70
distributed.
anchor farmers
Were selected.
We
are selected where? So I mean, tip of the own anchor
it may be said was selected, but as to say we are preview to the names. Oh, second be catch. Let me come one. Second me who does not care? Definitely, of course, I may be part. Who does not pay for me? Oh, farming, they may be part. But I know Sano. Can you say you one day? Say selective as uncle farm. Uncle farmer means say. And service was selecting Kitwana was here. Let me tell you, a bois share also. No, to me, say me projects noir. Me and noir, Minia. Say you may well outgrow us and noir. Or move grow who qua. Or move grow here, no mature can of pato. No, my day. No kuma package. Come. But Nina, we are outgrow on me. What see the American? Because me no, me was standards be a media and Kukonua. The best Ghana for every copa and no sweat deck. Chemicals in him, antibiotics, some him, would you say growth promoters in him? And you must say him. They say, I wonder why. Nedao. Who real to the testing there. And no, Nani Ebeshe. Yet, ma'am, Ama and Kitwan's Friday, I be. But South Radio, me know who selection. And I mean, who selection is to
Sabania Bra, Mona made the key actors in the industry. I don't think they say bypass them.
Yes, I'm right. I know you.
But I mean,
I don't mean, see, I want to be constructive when it comes to criticisms. A dear Menuniano, a dear Masonti, a dear Mensanka, I mean, Kawasam. Mean the others, and yes, sir, Sebi in Peduasa. And me, I'm a businessman.
Yes.
And I should be very supportive to every function of the government.
I'm not saying we are not. I'm not saying that we are not being supportive. The issue now, and you've been a vice chairperson.
And I would say 70 uncle farmers.
And then I say bypassing the body.
But am I in?
In the first place, why from so? Say association body. Money a year portrait farmers engagement. Now we are a key distribution of Nkukon Kitinkiti. Now you are from Mamma. Abandon the money in ye.
Tie. So, and then Pentim wanted.
A check,
baby. What to was it? And then Pentim wanted. Get ya, wouldn't
action plan. Mamma, and now I'm not voter rating. What's all one and go for no more 4-year mandate. Yes, sir. One more corner show.
So, say, you know, we are doing the second phase.
Second phase, baby.
Second phase.
And where third phase? Oh, we are pilots. And my baby, we are Mukwa.
And who can get 55,000 households? And then chassis. Oh, my own. So, see, you do uncle farmers. Uncle farmers, I feel they're going to select. Some select, you know,
so we're selected.
So I'm not preview. Me, Dr. Boris Beidou.
And yeah, selection without the knowledge of the mother association.
But you say,
or my selection without the consent of the mother association.
That you see, they still have the prerogative. Or more power to do what they want.
They can't do this in Germany. Germany, no, tonight. They can't do it without the consent of the farmers.
What do you have to do?
No.
Okay, Mr. Can choose it.
Onfro. Put the same man in Kosu.
Good. And you know, dear Yakano, Ayatino, if you want penny, no. Here, 2 years bossy. Sebase, second phase of uncle farmers, I professional poultry farmers. And the Cobanas is here, ye free one. A honey bit Macassa.
Mamma, sir, uncle farmers, I am Mammo 80 Bessie. Say, if indeed a binary break, stop a say a poultry sector in Jinan and Nassau as we expecting. Mamma Vanco, a year, Ohio, here, Westchester. Is it Fairfield and now Westchester? Or more cooks food. One of my colleague back where you Omo run it 24 hours. Shift. Omo process it. Omo farm no who. But on no production stage and they process unami. They run 24 hours. And he said if the government is indeed the near brace up a 24-hour economy no a jinan and naso na industries no try one. Momu say mu na exeke humuntam. Naka wo say boys be a bit my mouth 2 million best. Do it. Not 2 million best so farm no ye no engage workers over there. South 50 best for the man workers ben e kreti wo mo.
Inia.
Naka a production unit ya mo we make one committee about be adwuma after second my pon or you pay committee about production unit o my baba be 6 hours and 8 hours you work and pay me now me come baby
Mr. Frimpong
Mr. Bedu
that my main cast Mitchell the whole Kenya no obi no chief for some pakodo so we say Boris being here mama 2 million and I see a mammy near be that Aku farms your mammy agro farms your ma rockland your ma we na could be as a one yamwa your mum penny 4 is like could be a mu bianco mu dunanki okay asempa I don't know cousin papa me let me jim me let me see yan to you
ya toy buaso ya che
nyamche
ya toy buaso ya che
I'm say e dey na che die ti go wura no wa hyen mu bi yan to buase now tie say deeper projects p na akoso but the success aspect of it and no na ya na ehwe say omo see ya selecting nipa you know betu yanim then of course we'll look into it and see say we a year we be boa we moa near who qualify so because we are professionals we know what we are doing me and this last week me anga say we receive memoir on my farm utini
with you
me receive memoir on my farm me koso me ye adwuma sounds na poultry from bia koso wo ye adwuma but government the first government adwuma yi obeshemu kina say we are not going to reinvent the wheel there be nemom no ya like you say aban bi adwen abayen so MBB government say through the FSRP West African Food System Resilient Project say om Dubai
ho ase na akokai
utie bi na NDC times and go get it so ide aba when the project through different names through for the same project sebio ewo which is fantastic na me dey mama ni gire say o man panyi pe mu ndo ano eni agye ho say obehye kina eti na me say yem mama yem pentim wantem
you say 2 years na ekoyi
opanyi tie boilers no ye no say you see putting him effectively on the ground nanki ya hwani here it go from 8 weeks abola ready come on. Now the minister say adiba kwa ha me kakra say FSRB project no
never bam
okay so bam there
enti me pesa me hu say in your view 55,000 households sikana ye di shame no revolving fund and I say ashe
oh pay so tea the minister kaya and maybe advance obey making announcement also can say ye chama Akuafo enye sika e beje ne back tea you nemom ye dey bo mu dweti minister kasa say we no sister be ya obey adwuma no no what timi ade wasa apply the back into your business there definitely Ghana ni bi any ho onka agodi be hwe nemom ni ne kanu no do sika no anya we obi a say o ma we ko nyina da bi ye yanwi bi se bi obi ko ye bi no we bi a say won timi we ko nyina but so a serious person na say okori akoko bi no sound be a business man e be a fraction of his profit and that you that what can now me no I am not there to judge the project or to say project no ekoyi na ekoyi no but me the point they say Ghanaians no we the public we need to develop taste for the local chicken.
Say what taste for it.
But hold on.
They will taste that because they are saying say money capacity. They say money capacity. Inti
adeba ko hard when say Ghana for develop taste for foreign chicken. So much to the extent say and until on record no you say 324 metric tons. By year to poultry farmers it's over 600,000 metric tons. Which of course is about 461 million per our records per import the export and until the biano you tree a bossy but you see when you want to challenge the government ayana and yet you
obianka say challenge government no as they say abani je mo bia ho hare no e ko amanfo nwane emfi Ghana enko ama no ne strike wo ho no
media
enka what is happening in South Africa
media you see
The economy, why you building here? Who will leave Ghana? Ghana is one of the first best place to live on earth.
So don't you think?
It is when we economy here, it will not entice me.
And don't you think?
Sabi me capre. Besa me kwa me ba.
We must back. Tell me one thing to see. You see, maybe basically try. Anything. I'm a leader for the industry. If me industry need. And baby time, give me the young comfort poultry. And this is time, are we still going to repeat the same stories?
And
hold on. Pacho. Don't you think, say, at least, yenya or mampenisa or can't be beer for poultry one boy? It is our time to lobby and lobby well. Na anyone kuyi. The beyond the sorry no, we can't do that.
No,
but your argument, your point on the free banner, TNU, as if say we are attacking them, say time is running, we have to do this, we have to do that. No.
Say a problem. Problem is no winning that.
No, the problem is
President Muhammad, all the problems in the country. He knows it.
Okay.
When he was campaigning, or canning
and no Tina,
and the amount of chance, and now only your second coming. What back?
Say budget you already say Thursday.
Na budget one the same budget now. Okay, say
only Thursday boy.
Na say budget no.
Media budget.
Yeah, media budget. Yes.
Okay. So maybe the other projects no we I feel we no and they ebe show we na say the anchor farmers na say yeah the crado of free and ne going towards Christmas. Say we are beginning with the 4 million. 4 million base what the text is here. But you is here.
So then as you more intimate.
And let me see.
And
24
24
we are scheduled to meet the minister. And before say meeting no, mean can someone minister can.
You see so far Ashanti Ghana how many processing factory processing plants in here wow mo de ekum and packaging.
Oh say event say I think say in the list no crowd here. No, so only there. It is so far 5 companies. Listen,
5 companies are more processing.
Oh yeah, sir. I'm on 4 processing. That's what making us. And you know, say listed the one. I mean, you know, so no. A idea you process. Me can home be.
It is our
farms can home be
processing.
Aglo can home be. Rockland can home be. And you know, sa as a way more can home be. It is sunny pay. You couldn't go packaging and nice at the ma say Ghana for. Na say minister say I obey anchor farmer project. That's a feature you will year. Definitely. Today be yeah, the man is so any. Mom and penny buy ya do who ye. And the customer in our portrait was in an. If you say or Cassie, and be having a brush. And
Akonyaba near say henceforth Ghana. You say you never be and cook higher no Ghana ha. Nipa nsia ya mo wa hai mo fi se bo betimi aye ama yen sanka se o ye mama kwanya ne kra no mafa nchen mo ntimi anye enti therefore ne ye mama fo nko kra megu
we need team here Joe Biden president US said new US so who said me kwache no for the $1 billion in share meat production in America you see cuz ya na ye Sebi, ye di uhwe balance sheets ni adia financials. The boy homodi pa ye adwuma. E di yan sika abobo anu. We warehouses, we fence ye nkukubu, ye pens, ye hatcheries, ye processing, ye boy homodi pa and ye CC ye adwuma. Sa ban pese ye bibisi a. Na so hwe na se yesu ye di sika di twitwi di ahim sia. Se so so yemu. It is a woo so yemu a ye process di ahim woni munyamu. Ama nkora nya adwuma ye. Ama fans want me tua PAYE. Atua SNET ni ade. Ni nyina no is to benefit so business taxes. Let me infrastructures. Ni ade abo kro no. It is so yemu. Ye say ufiti ya ye there be. Sa ye no. Eno na FSRP project no. Ye old project no. Yes say no to forcing. Omo di entry ni hwe ho because a viable project to take care of commercial producers almost be taking care of the what I mean smallholder farmers.
Oh kwa nse bebre ho.
Adentia. Chidi.
Mene mo farmers ni bebre akasa. Omo say some of the anchor farmers in the crowd they were under the program no. Enya dia omo contracted omo eye outgrowers no omo an eye omade
no ombo bi din
omo bodin no
why
ho
am I
edina me fa se me de betuja
be enkomo say mempe
ompe say Ghana ko kan say do court me be say me court
wonim
me believe in a traditional method na ka ya de achichi ye ho ne ye ko e baby because court long process e ko we see me sika na nanom so de me ntueska ho
uncle farmers ejuma can you say everything that you go and sign you sign so you take full responsibility and into no fa ben say outgrowers was say we say the outgrowers are fa omo nyina ye adwuma
and ko e bi adi ho adanse the same agro bi so my ba ku bi one dey one for agro outgrowers no na dey na dey
man ba ku bi
one da bi nyawa me say etina me be say me upa me bie telephone se sia farmers no mutie no omo abeka aba bubodini me be say me bona ya godima ko dina court
when the court say
oh na only me kwemba
as look who cast look
so
outgoers no mo ye adwuma no minia ye fa omo ye twiti obi akakama obi ani age but the thing the bottom line is the marketing
aspect of it
I don't know and events me
na say emrafu dey ye market on aso bo advert me hu say omo bo advert say bra better food chicken
emrafu dey unim dey ndia it's cheap
and they understand some interest rate
you cannot compare imported chicken to local chicken won't be compare
cost of feed
it's like comparing apples to oranges no
not possible.
They're fresh. It's actually organic. It's actually halal. It's actually chemical free. It's also growth promoters, but supposed to be any. It won't even compare. It is already far cheap. They're slightly higher. We are saving you, or we are preventing you from falling sick. Make Minister Bako or see. So we go to no hard in there. Now so to be now no wonder say every second, third person in the crew must will be our pressure. Only pressure diabetes, diabetes for. Where is all this coming from? The arsenic content. TNA
and FDA for him
arsenic content. And no a problem. Oh, so can see me
and FDA any standard authority for money back.
I can proudly tell you, say the boss of FDA, Miami Niaba, Mimi Daku.
So that's all I'm so few.
They say, oh, no, Rwanda. What I say?
The
chicken. And then the chicken worry. Because Boris, I like the quality of your chicken. Oh, now, and no, you can say, Sebi, such chicken, you mean calling you. Me farmers over here outgrowers. Technology and I said method I'm the and the bitch shall no mean as why it's by the time one, we know we no was here.
Senior, yeah.
Very good production person. Mr. Kye Asante. Very good production person. You read Donko, Charles Donko. Ashanti regional chairman. Very good production person. Mr. Nketia. What's that one maker? Sa friends of Mampong, chairman.
Nanjachi.
Nanjachi.
So
a very good
Kodia Konano.
Yeah, very good farmer. I want you the layers. When your brothers in what comes because brothers in the so oh, these are people we are professionals. Yes, so be ya quadri we can extend our tentacles.
So the bottom line is I didn't think FDA needs standard authority because me pe obi catch me to akoko nam ni bi me because of me pay foreign chicken me kwa akoko na me either say fish na me fish no I mean aduane no but the finish I say okoto a box no expiring date no I wonder frozen chicken na de ba no box na ehye ho no say we say wono okoto bi aduane we checking one expiring date mo ho but product be a bagana bia no there's a expiring date it was he drew my attention to that and I'm saying so FDA and standard authority are more temaport any takrade shape yeah whatever no due diligence be no mo and are they silent on it
FDA You say FDA there. They are very strict. In fact, because me who near work.
Me or baby or no or a potato farmer and now was I
allow
and we are into potosa
FDA be allow pass say adia enye emra system debi.
Now who can say azenic so azenic now we see room no
read it on website.
So I know that in our mum
allow them content is to preserve. Only preserve nkokono. Yes so no yem pese me wo no bia. Tinie. Me what drubia, me what drubia. And it is our calling them one fresh. Semi outgrow ya okaso mo anka di me ho dance here. Sebi we dey Wednesday congressors with us for Israel. Chairman Wednesday President Mahama Ria Okono. So who said he will see Chia Okono.
Che obi on for Camlis.
Debi. Minia echna beja oko.
Imejako.
Eh. Wo de beja oko na ko.
Eh.
No.
BBC.
Wo ba ya match akoko nyumri.
And the chakoko. First time callers. Me encho ma. First time callers. And the chakoko.
Ah, wo chakoko.
Me
chak me mo hu say.
Me better ko no.
Na me call.
Ori akufa pen bre me.
Me call we friend say Masalachi no. What who the way the imam. And the microphone is G because of halal. On say obi kremoni gina ho come similar. Sharp one ti mo je ne soni. Mo je ne nyina ye kama. Sa so na other people no mo ye farmers who cream no. On so eye. Ama enu ti no esisi gina so de wi ekrom de. Na ade ba ko say difference in prices no. Enu na ama me sre ye wura to force say. Ma ontwa sa FSRP project go be draw no first part of the FSRP project no of hitches here and there of course project be but on the average you know they've done very well. Oh yes, come on, you can be and I see a year second mati if you be this I see amount for do what I see it's been here I didn't be able to draw no mati say say omoche say they spend more money on vehicles and travelings and stuff. But then also the project implementation, the beginning of it, you know, Sana say it's after the second phase of it, and the second phase of it, you know, we should give chance and look at it and see because President Mahama who get in budget, you know, ebano, and I say juman. So if you want to scale up, I think the FSRP one should be added.
All right, so let me ask this question. Then we come back to say association more better to market your own ones. One, sir, 2 million beds here. Ya chama small 55,000 households here. What Ghana? How has that contributed to local meat consumption? Amano akon ni my feasibility study as an association to see.
Who calculated 600,000 beds, 600,000 tons. What they say now is scaling down to 461.
Meaning survival rate near saying because per the project no na yes you more feed 3-man feed which anko.
But you know what? Odim and sembo ha ya menyano.
Because
you are a media person. You are not a stakeholder.
Me a farmer.
Why are you copying? Besha section of Koye. I dare only me a dear and was me a farmer. We a farmer. We are Coco. You cannot talk about the
but me a free range and Coconibi. And yet intensive and Cocona me. Maybe a free range no. Number one Coco. We are going to go as a Coco and Coco Pane will fee. One few Cocono. We are not bringing a bedruna a Kuma. She. Now, me Coco one knee. Yes, and bear second boy. So share 600,000 metric tons, you know, which constitutes, 600 million kilos of chicken. That's all divided by a certain weighter. That's about 461.5 million. Meaning now the check is say, I could call 55,000 households, 3 million beds, you know, plus the 4 million anchor farmers beds, you know, which amounts to 7 million beds, you know, it becomes about 1.5% of the entire import. 1.5%. And until I make you say, 1.5% the government here, yes, local people, no.
then they can't be. I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna couldn't. It didn't make catch you after to force and say, "Oh, says these are certain things. Dear, the accountant and I said, financial people. When it comes to real implementation of the checking and everything, you need how to scale it up because the question I will say, saying that it's me a tea importation so." Even if the whole thing is being done with 5% mortality, it will bring us to 1.5%. So the question is, how do we scale up? Well, and last week, we go by. If you kwaba, then you know, we can't a buy the no, Jenny, not pigeon. But Sabai see a queen in pa serious. Yes, sir. On the first, no, a buy has to do this, a buy has to do this. Yes, sir. Omomiyam Kate Pound, Ghana, the idea, and yeah, competition, and yeah, to quack. Nayan how best you beat me a scaling up. But scaling up, no, will you need professionals? I need you. By so doing, we can also advise the politicians. Only the technicals, because we know our job. Can you imagine, say, Mr. Senior, Mr. Damois, and Kukwa, would have said they even got less than 2% mortality. Normal average, 5 and as of 8%. Normal, but with the method of the show, less than 2%, 1 point something on the eye. Which is very good. May go by. Go and see the technology at the Brudium. Go and see the kind of a new idea maum. And Kukwa Vaza Abidruno. Bear 22 per day.
And see,
with all transits and BBL, 22 per day.
Uncle from Fabrichana. Yes. Now they mutim ye be organa.
You bet me.
Now the team starting from here. Whilst you are dealing with and conquering it.
Nabate. So say you know. Ebi na can you say a bind so baby be also him. Mimi say, and the hatchery. Sabi Yakupo Yaduma by September as I see it me spark your hatchery. Now it me pine cocoa and the bois project. But you see, you hear and moi near dear a support because we see dying. My top hatchery machines, the boss one thing. My top processing plant, the one thing. Feed mills, warehouses, trucks, cars, say. Sabai be see a scale up. Say more. Sa obi akopɛ mo no yesa ne kontokwa. Ye ne kontokwa.
Obi nka say ne nko. Ye asɛm na ho ne ye ka ho asɛm.
Dabi.
Ye ka asɛm how it is.
America you lobby you how is lobby.
Share our lobbies for ho. Into won ko lobby. Ye our lobbies avenue at the 19th.
It is ye lobby
street our Washington DC.
Sa aban. Yes so sa FSR for projecting because there were some grand components beba. Abebo omo sha see dada.
And I didn't come a month from Beso.
And no, as a sub media for
seminar, me could same way by Emma coordinator and reach out to me. Maybe some say, questions can we know the mortality rate? Well, questions be can be sano. I don't know if it is here. And the questions I'm setting man, I'm sending in any. I know Mama may answers, no. And maybe it to me Facebook. I was just asking, pondering over it. Say, yeah, sir, F portrait investigation program. I starting. I was say as at October 2025, at the end of the first cycle of the FSPR portrait intensification scheme, FSRP has supported the production of approximately 1.5 million bears of the targeted 2 million bears for the 2024-2025 production year.
Yeah.
Now, come up some 2 million bears. And on 1.5. So within the
period, due to cash constraints.
So within this period, FSPL has distributed
FSRP,
input
full system resilient project
worth approximately 31.9 million Ghana cedis to 15 anchor farmers in 6 regions: Ashanti region, Bono, Uti, Greater Accra, Central, and Eastern. Following this, ahead of subsequent cycle, FSRP, in conjunction with the World Bank, anchor farmers, and the other implementing partners, has reviewed the modalities of the scheme in order to upscale its implementation for greater impacts in the coming cycle. So FSRP is an ECOWAS coordinated and World Bank funded program being implemented in 8 West African countries. The project is targeted at strengthening food system waste management within the region. In Ghana, FSRP is being implemented by the government of Ghana through the Ministry of Food and Agriculture with a focus on the intensified food production of rice, maize, soya, tomatoes, and broader project.
Right.
Junior brother no kwan no more here.
So says scale
soya
it cuts across. And yet to tell it akakasa. But you see, let me tell you one thing. Sika ebo boso budget money ade no.
Estimate. And
a peanut. What is here ma pensay project the conquering 200 million, 300 million. A peanut.
It's a pa. Sir.
Oh.
Intimia hwe.
Esokra.
Intimia hwe.
Se ba poetry mu a esokra.
Unkwa enso.
Enso me. Opa for 300 million mama. Enso me. Yes, I'm serious. Put him the entire because the people I'm going to engage as outgrowers and the machines are will be good for me. Who call London? So the machines are going to jam.
Yeah. Now I give me some. So the Ghana for Ninjas can too.
Yes. Sebi.
Super crown and who know £9,000.
Yo,
yeah, proper.
So we also about your machine. Sebi, Mr. Nicole, and then the Ghana has if you be a buchini, you're trambuchi.
Yeah,
you mean what goes into it when it comes to real chicken production.
Yes,
and don't you know the be able to see you know. And to me, so only me Kensika me and Kensika Samoa, it would drew. I be here, Papa.
Yanketing Bia.
Deputy baby. Name what I can be. What does make us? Who fears eh? What if you didn't put my own bonus? I can say, I can't say, we are here. Would be near some of years. What does making us? It is sensible, huh? So more can Kaka. Yeah, no, and swing. And no baby. That's your infrastructure, your warehouses, your trucks, any your farms, any your processing centers, any your distribution centers. Near the quite good for me. ASA. But wouldn't say Obia cutting the coat according to his size. What can I say now? Which baby on your kind because you're bluffing. Debbie.
Yeah, there's a minimum.
Bra, my young mathematics of the year, and who go 461 million for multiply by. See talk Jum. What talk you want to say? To be honest, mentor just roughly so talk about say. May name nebo. Sako Jum 150 cities. Okay. It be a 120, be 100. That's a 100 in par. How multiply by 461 million? Then you can scapa and economy is strong. It is who allow anything any hold on. So allow imports. If you allow imports of that magnitude, let's say a chunk of money, now so budgeted 200-300 million for projects. It's a drop in the ocean. But just that, you can for buying, you don't see because or should be see, and obi name the sick car or war. Our dish show mining now, and your poetry in Quazona or Shesso. It's near Danasi. Name near try a say. Oh, Shamkina, near Susian Fia Hondi, and moi. Sir, Obi says so be more than idea, with me control. Well, me TikTok music now here, you know. I don't know what they yes, Maka. But we more than idea, with me control. I said, what you now control. And then, yeah, or virtually food product, we am saying import be Bagana. Well, I think, sir, yes. And one good thing, I'm saying, who budget in the year 20% tax off on fruits. Yeah. And there, I buy no idea. I say, yeah, me, I buy and agriculture product bien wa and agriculture activities bien wa budget also. Because economy yeah, once America say the amount for Niji pie aduane bo ofo. Say on sensible over call a restaurant where nipa egu omo to aduane. But to back a restaurant ne food joint I call mark because of say we need to interact. Debi Makame say the Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Agric, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Trade. Sadi pa foyi. nipa foi ministers foi sanki nyomo pantra table to meet the leaders of poultry any cereal growers near there.
So this is doable by your association.
You see, and how, and of course, after discussing issues with them, if they will listen and implement it. But sometimes, you see, we also speak to some of the ministers. Maybe so in general, when you're Omampenia Semanazibia, Minister, maybe now you see you're constrained with cash. And Scanners, so maybe not we should set some years aside or ahead of us. The younger say, look, we're giving priority to certain sectors near Hadi. Tell you to forcing, and they will see 100,000 hectares of 10,000 hectares of what? Oh, sorry, 100,000 hectares of oil palm plantation. During MPP time, I had the chance to go to Malaysia. Went to Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand.
Yeah, they say Indonesia.
Nana Duncan Wusu. You were the then Deputy Minister of Trade. Ahum Kalensi.
Okay.
When you are quite a koi, you could share, how things are going.
Malaysia, yeah.
And I was so fascinated, sir. I was very happy. I was very fascinated, sir. You can see, sir, they are really, really working. Say, palm no, crano. It will the car dashboard. I mean, so many things. I think say a nuna or pesa or yebi, which is not out of place. But doing that, me Madisha didn't say FSRP project, because in the Ashasi, the Ashasi and so no, then twice no, more poultry farmers are on board. I mean, it must scale up. And look at Krabbit Macachumania.
All right, I just remember Dr. Boris Bedu and I didn't come on Ghana ye Huberto and they Ghana for most South Africa, Pamomi. I mean, name mate back home or your own penny for Nibi. Was it Ghana for most South Africa? No, the secretary no whatever. Also, more my cows is here, I'm probably 30,000. And yes, I'm a woman refi, but say, Bimus on the Mumba on my car, or say, only baby about say, dear Boris, ye canny hay, and anka, and beneful tea, and no more near a great one, mini a bema. Any sank here, Brayo. Share me and my colleague back on Yajuma, Westchester, or Columbus, Ohio, Cincinnati. And Oyajmo, Akuafo Kye, cook foods, and I'm run a shift. Now we do hono environment no send them from environment in city no. They say workers no but be our car. Ya pack cars do na many items say hey akoko na cars ya parking no hono. Udu awash ID card, uni ID card that you can't enter. And that firm is employing not less than 200 people. I'm running shift. We'll call Madame for no 8-10 hours. We'll be at 12 hours. Your production line, your grade one officer, and this can empower these companies. Rockland Farms, Asamoah and Yam Farms, Borisby Farm, Agro Farms, and then Daku Farms. Now, community open 24 hours. Wouldn't you say, Ebema boys name your Jumaye? And then when it happens that, almost bet me at all. Ama almost for so near Kakra the apple jet. Yene team upon say Ghana be ye. Ghana one of the best place to live on earth. So when you're now to Ghana, Moninje, not sebe tete kwa sem no yes sa every home. Na yem boy yen ho. And now you anya na ye den. Support no nya. And then I'm phone dey do this level. Me interview am ne broni bi na program na ekoso or your TV so no. Omo eyam fla isam. Was say 1912 no mo sha ase. 1912 and high generational stages phases some transition ɛna ɔmo ayɛ saa na till date 1912 ɔmo yɛ sam ɔmo packaging ni kama is still relevant in Ghana here adan na yɛ mmoaboa yɛn ho na yɛntumi nkɔ yɛn nim na da biara de sɛ pull him down obi kɔ so na yɛ obi ya ahoɔyɛ ano ɛne yɛ no pɛsɛmi nkuminya no ɛne yɛ nɛ ahoɔyɛ ane pɛsɛmi nkuminya no ɛno ɛna ɛma yɛn nkɔ yɛn nim na ka sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛka ho abom aka yɛn ho abom ne yɛ support to these local firms na wonim the opportunity de bɛba ɔman no mu ɛbɛma ɔman sika sɛ magyina saa sika yɛ kyerɛ krako nyinaa na ma dollar no ɛkɔ so no nti sɛ nka dollar no so tu hwi ɛka bɛma Ghana si ne nkɔ abɛyɛ ɛho abɛyɛ den ka yɛn nuanom ɔmo ɛyi US ne ɛyi kɔwa aka kɔmbɛdwane aba Ghana because if the economy ne yɛ na Ghana cedi no ɛyɛ ebia $5 to $6 wɔn na ɛbɛtena bɔ gyina hɔ ne nyinaa ɛyɛ winter so any patriotic yenye patriotic menkwa de wonkwa be di unya nkwa di ana ye den wonkwa unya di ana ye den sa selfishness no na emmo the growth of the country Ghana yene mu bi ni de yese ha ya na ebetena no matter what it is to my 10 countries I could have stayed in there. It's not easier to be in Switzerland. I got 3 days visa. You see, keep it my town, so it's Kakrum. But you know, you say, Baba, boy, I'm not.
Finland they buy last week. I was that's why fresh. T-shirt, you question. What is that? Was the mommy dear cried that? That's many panels. What all say? By one, I wish you. That's a miserable coba. That's in Balan de Shah.
You record Denmark. You record Denmark.
Really, I'm a far when you was catch Ghana for MCC started project to be. And my kind of nado was mom's been coming once of
Kaka. Naka mesem who say so far local production. How is your association and marketing? Say no must problem. As an association, let me identify say more intensify number boderu akoko program and I say Akuafo program see na ke be a portrait farmers association more da beto so my jungle mommy enwe Ghana akoko nam mommy enwe Ghana akoko dam na mo bo asamo ye dini na bo boys be dini na bo agro dini na mo bo in one video na mo be sponsor ye na amafo ente mo asem no was say omofo eye advert omo obi akota so to umu di samo intensify na mo boho advert na scan na sen kwa boys bi kwa bit ma fatons why oh boys
only a very say the machine boss you feel say August and September yeah ba fully again what do you say you be so Akuafo chefa mo near financing now so what they will nim there was say masters now abo agric mono man fan tra if you have one is it more the chinchi akra na me can say bi as na twa ma no fa amanfo pi wo ho a enkokɔ no mu ni yen obeso ye enkokɔ no bi you see ye program bi a you be grow from day 1 to be about 16 weeks what you say so obeso turn 4 weeks a you be turn those turn 5 weeks at time 10 weeks at time 16 weeks as well we fire up and then one air to mount that is what cut all the fees no we toy and that's it more to mount so the be a bank busia you could two be any I feel so quality feed no whereas be produce no buy you be ton be amount that is it with their feed one I feel so be the and you pa you very very important or poultry limestone I suffer the calcium carbonate.
We are you for the I'm the baby bremi to be to
wow, frame ha maybe some more. In my mouth bill. Maybe you bad beta. Oh, Jim Bill.
The bake Akabe bremi. Into which I've been born in tea. All that you born in to be. So, all that you born maybe they make mama free time. But now say friends limestone calcium carbonate on saying I need oyster shells no the ye feed no to buana sabi feed akra ne anwa akra e wo mu a emwa e de ba kwa by clean bacteria free that is the sabio
what the fra aduane de ma wo mo na mo ho ye den mo bo nyare and I feel so mo pom din is like what you say mo timi e move very well very very good at Okoboris be out that be na say online ton you must pay be ato e bitimi de ade ama wo your back is a friend orange perform meaning what the France you know friend organic acidifier a clean your pipes in mo was a pipe do be any fee crab even a fear for crown what will fear crown van say o tank no ade no crown with ma to be e dey clean mu na your friend be biofilms and a what tank mu be on our opportunity abam ni ade it be clean mu na nice na ma aboa no so enu nsuo no a onu ni yie no me treat ni yie what me to yie ma nkusu ya efe and I say broiler meat is what I kama wa be say organic it treating you me you know I don't think you orange perform and a limestone wa pe bi ato no that's what we that's it
all right okay marketing for way was say fra me fair no en hunti education be my ho ono so fast on yes basket so fast on free and you na man for baby amre all right as mama akere se man otwe na yes sorry my Seekers Ministries e the Seekers our brain e bi enkomo a ye die na boys so be chenkoko minim se oda so gina be ogina
first 10 callers meche
and the callers na we work bra me pen na me chocho di no ma no all right as member say utie me a obetima 0322494401 0322494771 0322494401 0322494771 yanko enim hello good evening
hello
yes sir ni be akasafi hello yeah we didn't be akasafi
Pacho me the mic make us free quarter so show ma say
Mike dey
Mike Obin Bedu
and what wadi kazo
first the trying
Mike Obin Bedu
aye
okay quarter so
show ma say
okay kasa
me board Dr. Boris B Abaso so on the way Cambridge guy nti me born Abaso say you me there what you know yakopo nka no ho na nkokọ we nyina no what me fan feed Ghana for meeting America
and na okay enti obeso we dey akokọ no be akwakoja akona ma na
akona me dey me here pa test no
all right so there Mati you were bet your location baby akwakoje no hello good evening auntie menina so hello okay hello yeah good evening sir we didn't have Akasafi
the battle me didn't George Akwasi Ado
yeah George
that's right
Akwasi Ado
that's right
Akasafi
that's me Akasafi
yabe ndu baba be ja kona na
me battle say hide ade santi ajita no pa
nya ne enti ma ade akwakoje mitio
radio telephone ye bo ma baso o say enkoko na mo kra dey free outside ba me area no sevi say the penyine kan say o mo de no test ni kama no this why me sure say all time ya test ni ya say dey sit here because me ya test here so say dey work kan sevi ye say telephone chin kan no and me sure say dey o man penyine ka he ya na ni die ho no better than democracy free outside the debano because democracy ban won say wow say akokokra won pe
say nam de mai nti
nti telephone ti me boaye ma yenkokọ no eye no ayeye na o melmu ti bia ye sure say the boaye ya pom din so
all right okay yeah that's it the date me to dwan akwakoje hello good evening
hello
yeah but you didn't be Akasafi
but I from Akuafo ma because free kono ma yon gate
Akuafo ma
me ba chan
ene na wo wadi gaso
ba chan
kono iron gate wa
iron gate chan
okay eti onwume ma me
enwume de edamo asepa ni nyuma pa tem bia wo betena ready so a wo kire ye adwuma ne de enkaye pa se yempanifo no mbe bia adwuma ma ye mayi a mo awie school ya omo ne nanam hoyi omonye bia ye is a cast of first name you ma we and I did buy a Google baby to into the Madame the Penifono, a baby upon your money, Jumana, a man so a Jumani being portrait family in a own baby, you don't want to sound crazy. Gumwa. Yeah, I will for your whole behind Kakra. The Madame, my Samoa.
Okay, that's it. Okay, hello, good evening.
Good evening, John.
Yeah, we didn't maybe a Kasafi.
The friend Benjamin Kusi.
Benjamin Kusi, no, what he calls one.
Pajoine.
Okay, Kasafi.
Achumaboko.
Achumaboko, but you.
Boris, manage your approaching home. So don't want to appear to be fighting the government, which is very good. Government is government. They have the power, they have the resources. But even indeed, the finance minister, eco parliament, eco cast, the Mobi Ama Uncle farmers, no. And I'm aware it must be interrogated. It means Yaman to us. Medasi.
All right.
Pacho. In one sentence, Dr. Boris, catch a Ghana for and more pen and more free government in just one sentence.
All right, Obeka. It's Obeka. Okay, you. Hello, good evening. Hello.
Mr. Johnson.
Hey, John, two back on an umpe.
Oh, with Akuafo with the Boris.
Johnson,
yeah, because Dr. Boris here. Contract farming to a grower system. Uncle Farmer to be a new woman, here. Dr. Boris and Kwani to be an Uncle Farmer system. Omo kan onu buta omo Uncle Farmer or so me Uncle Farmer to know we do our so what achievement here. We will be in a while akaye. Wait to have a body because we know human and a mayor. So Dr. Boris and Kwani to me Uncle Farmer so fast and for any penny free as Uncle Farmer to the free as region. Other people no. Oh, Uncle Farmer, we be send our to more doma. One big time farmer, why yet to match me money do? Who send Uncle the grower also more doma. Who said the ad grower so here? Any a cock of pet grower was so more achievement here. Honor the ad grower so. Who catch the agric for so obviously by being part of the to choose the ad grower. So I dear so I can't even join. You pay choose almost 5 for no. Only Dr. Boris and Kwani to me the ad grower system no. What in the teach the ad grower system na say.
And time now so nti on ba be
yo
into this no seconds.
Mediati ono o man tinya ye.
Okay, that's it. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, sir. We didn't maybe Akasafi. We na last call. Your time now so.
Yeah, that's all. Because I said Reverend Osubuadi.
Reverend Osubuadi. And I want wadi kazo.
That's Osubuadi pastor and I also.
Pastor Kahon.
That's
okay. I'm here.
Yeah, because I was here.
Okay, you.
Because me binti a home children.
What the number bet you January friend watch why? Okay, all right, sure. Until you be na be dog. What the me for callers and then muti anyi. And then I get more time but the idea.
Only can send me. Was in one sentence.
Yeah, in one sentence.
The abandoning Yamai. The government should create an enabling environment.
Enabling environment in India.
Whereby say on my Quenya Jumedia yeno on cutting a bit of the import. Normally some percentage. The on cutting
percentage say I'm here 50-50 or 60-60.
You see the 40-60 was implemented some time ago.
Yeah, and
it is here such as here be my crack one. What is not making us? I think say it will help us. And remember a jury will be a critique. When we talk about 40-60%, 40% of 461 million beds. Offer my no capital and fantastic. Now the tire is what the infrastructure now. Definitely the money we're going to receive no infrastructure is bigger than the neighbor. But of course, I don't think there's a discussion over the years. I say I employ in cry
Your time
fresh foods.
Your time.
You never be yabwa. Ebema abana nye PAYE taxes net. Be abebwan. Am yet me akoye.
Nti
minia.
Wamukwa no da be no omeje hefa no omeje.
Monday ko omeje.
Omeje no hefa.
I'm going to say already.
Hefa no omeje no.
Santas runabout.
Santas runabout.
Opposite Unit 2.
Opposite
Unit 2. Fadini mama na fama manager.
Me the din be ma.
No mo
for a number no to dwa bia na omo amex.
Friends the shop number no is 05 44 44 3033.
Mo a mudin e wo so na ye kan onye obi a
05 4444 3033. That's all. To kwa na so kwaji oko.
Ubo di na enye wa emfa ma. Wo de wadi card.
Wo di names no me
de ma sisi.
I say wo caboros bi akọ dey say wo cartology. I go dey say me akọ me names akọ. Ana me boa. Put it as well. Eti akọ dey yen pese obia can be share. Now beginning from August September there be a strong advert grilling chicken for people. Now obia tasty local chicken. No mu hu sampa. E ya dia ye kama. Se basa no a you betime employ more outgrowers. Adwuma nyame nko na me yew.
Yes.
Me nko
me plan me exit plan ka.
Ena yenua no no so a yenua panyi bo mu din se omo antimi anye no obi na obi ye no din in a different way. Mesre.
All right. Sam now so ntimi pa cho wa hwa evangelist Bible me. Okay, Alishmamba ha na ye din komotwetwe ni AC. We dey sofo we dey be che me